Alright, hey guys, how y'all doing? It's me, I'm back here to do a tutorial on how to make the turtle with this 72-piece Rubik's twist, Python puzzle, whatever you call it. But, so, I've been messing around with this for like 2 days now, and it actually broke right here, because these two parts, came apart, and they like snapped, and so there was this little shaft with the discs in there, and one of the discs broke. So if I'm just trying to be really careful with this part here, and so that's why I'm not really moving it very fast. So first off, what you want to do is you're going to want to twist this second piece here to kind of make a little L, backwards L shape. Then you're going to want to twist this other one here to make it into kind of this little box. Sorry if you couldn't see that, I was watching something else really quickly because my sister walked in. This little box-ish thing here, and then that's kind of like the head. And so if you want to, alright, I'm actually going to flip this over, but I gotta be kind of careful with this thing. So this is going to be kind of like part of the head. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to twist this part like this, so it's kind of facing at an angle here. And then we're going to want to twist this part down, kind of like this. Maybe, one second, let me just fix this really quickly. It's hard to work with something that's everywhere. So yeah, so if we kind of have this little part here, here we go. And so this will kind of be like the head of the turtle. And then we have this next part. You turn this over and then turn this down, so it looks kind of like this little, I don't know, little point here. Then you turn this part down like this to just kind of flatten it out here, and and then you turn this part like this to just kind of, you just turn it like that, and then you turn this part in, so it kind of makes this little groove in the middle of here, and then you do this same little shape right here. So you turn this up, and then you turn this down, and then come here, and then you turn this over. Oops. Come on. And then you turn this over like this. Jeez, this thing is killing me right now. So it kind of makes the same little shape like this, and then you just turn it, this part, so this blue part right here, you just turn it inwards. So then we kind of have like the half of the shell, and you just kind of keep repeating this process. So you turn this one up like this, so it folds kind of in there. Turn this one up. This thing. Turn this one over. Turn this one down. Sorry if you can't see it. This thing is just everywhere. Then you turn this one down like this again, and so then you have the same shape, and you turn it back in to make another piece of it, and you go up here again, like this, down here, over here, and down, so you make another one like this again, and you turn it inwards. And now what you're going to do is you're going to come down to this part right here, and you're going to, one second, let me just flatten this out really quickly. This thing does not want to work with me. Okay, and so if you have, so you have this part right here, and you're going to want to turn this one over like this, so it kind of fits in this little area here, and you're going to want to turn this part out again, and this is going to be one of the feet. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn all the way around, and we're going to look at it from this back side, and you're going to want to turn this part up into it, and kind of like turn this part down to just kind of compensate for that thing. And so then you got like this little foot right here, and so then what you're going to want to do is with this part, you're going to want to turn it out like this, so it's kind of facing this way. I don't know if you can see that very well. Here, let's go from the bottom. So out like this, and you're going to turn this one back up, and then this one is going to go like that, like point, and you're going to turn this one back in. Come on. I don't know why this thing is just killing me today. Okay, so you kind of have this like little 1 foot here, and then you kind of have a little spacer, and then the other foot right here. And then you're going to want to fit this bottom of this foot down into this groove right here. So you're going to turn this piece over and this piece up, so you kind of have a little point at the bottom of the foot. So when you turn it back inwards here, it fits into that little, it fits into that little groove, like that. Oh, there we go. And then what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to turn this part inwards, just like this. And you're going to want to turn this part down, kind of here. And you're going to want to turn this part like this, how it is right now, because that one was already turned there for some reason. And then you want to turn this part all the way back to make that like little point again, so it fits right into this groove when you turn it down, maybe. Oh, this is the, there we go. So you want to turn this part down into this groove, and then for this part you're going to want to turn it out to make one of the other feet, and you turn it back like this, turn it down and make that same part as the head. And then instead of going out like this again and then making the other foot right here, what we're going to do is we're going to turn it right here at this piece, and we're going to turn it down into the belly to kind of fill this belly area, and we're going to turn it down like this, and this part we're going to turn up and make the other foot. So then we just turn this part down, and then we're going to turn this part back, and now I'm going to turn it the other way. Back in there, except for now we're running into a problem because we can't fit it in there again. So we're going to make that groove, or make a piece to fit in that little groove area. So we're going to turn this part out right here, and then turn this part up. So when we turn this foot inwards, it fits right into the little pocket there. We're just going to settle everything in, make sure everything's situated. Then we're going to, right here, it's pretty self-explanatory, just trying to fill up these rest of these holes. So you're going to turn this part down to kind of face this head, and you're going to turn this part out a little bit more, because obviously you can't, oh my gosh, come on, because you can't get it in there without doing some stuff. And so then you're going to want to turn this part down like this. I couldn't really do that when it's in this position here, and so you want to turn this part down, and you want to turn this part facing that way, so when you push it all the way over here, come on, and then settle it in, it's all settled and stuff. So this part's facing in there towards the head, and then this part is just kind of looks like this with a little bar there. And yep, that's the turtle. Pretty cool. It took me a while to figure this thing out because I was just looking at a picture, and there's not a lot of tutorials online and stuff. And so yeah, turtle.